Everyone, what the heck am I doing back here? I thought we were good. Alright? I saved here on a whim. Not because I actually thought I'd need to come back, because that wasn't the true ending. Alright. So, yeah. Apparently, for those of you who do not know, once I speak to everyone, which let me just go do that real quick. Oh wow, Naoto was the last one. So yeah. The difference was, I literally saved 1 minute before. Well, 1 minute in my time, but like when I was recording, it's probably like 5 minutes. 5 minutes for the decision. All I gotta do. No. Which I was almost gonna do. I kid you not. I was almost gonna do that. But I wouldn't have known what to do after that. I probably would have went somewhere else and been like, okay, well, nothing else. What the heck, man? Might as well just enter one last time. Like, I want there to be games where, you know... The reason I didn't do that is because I didn't see... Like, there was... I thought there was something weird about the ending because Marie was absent, so... Yeah.
Huh?
What's up?
What a coincidence! It must be destiny!
I just talked to you guys.
Oh, so you guys came here too! It's our very own special headquarters. There's so many memories here.
You know, as far as headquarters go, they could have picked a better one because, you know, it's in public. Like, this table could be taken. Then it's like, oh, man, somebody's sitting in our special headquarters.
Yo there, Senpai. I thought you'd be here.
We had a feeling we'd run into everyone if we came here.
Oh, really?
We were planning on seeing you off at the station tomorrow. But I was feeling too restless, so I decided to come here.
I see.
Well, since we're all here, why don't we have something to eat?
That sounds good.
Ooh, let's have steak! Steak! And make Yosuke pay for everything!
Yeah, I don't want that to be his last memory of me.
Will you shut up about your steaks?
Looks like we got it, though. And salad. And those Whataburger cups.
I really had fun in this world.
Dude, your whole existence is about fun.
They got a whole voice cutscene that you could have just missed out on.
Well, what we've gone through wasn't all fun and games. But I gotta say, I've never felt so fulfilled in my life.
It seems we've been working on this forever, but at the same time, it felt like it went so fast.
I feel that. Though, honestly, I do not feel like it went fast. There was some tough times.
We won't ever gather here again like this. Or tear our hair out trying to solve the mysteries.
I mean, we could, you know. There will always be mysteries to solve. Think, how long has Scooby-Doo been solving mysteries?
Even if we wanted to talk about it all, there were so many extraordinary things that no one would believe us. Come to think of it, for me, I think it all started when Chie told me about the Midnight Channel.
I think I heard about it from her too. How did you learn about it, Chie?
Good question.
I guess it was just a random rumor. A lot of girls were trying it out.
Huh. I wonder how it started then.
Who knows? Maybe someone accidentally came across it?
Why did music stop?
The Midnight Channel. You know, that really was the cause of everything. I mean, the fog lifted after we caught Adachi, but there's still a lot of stuff that isn't clear yet.
I mean, we did talk to Marie.
It's still foggy over there, too.
Is it?
Some weird guy might use it to do bad things again.
That's fair.
Didn't that Amino something monster say it granted us power?
It did.
I bestowed power onto those who could brave the hollow forest. In other words, he gave the power to enter TVs to those who awaken to their persona ability,
But there's still the question of moi.
so that he might use us as pawns to enact his scheme.
Hey, that reminds me. Didn't your hand suddenly slip into the TV even before anything happened to you?
It did.
Does that mean you're an exception?
And what about Adachi?
Well, wait, then what about Adachi and Namatame?
Yeah, Namatame too. Wait, is there something in me? I didn't even think about that.
Those two could go inside TVs before all this stuff about personas, right?
What? Then Senpai and the other two could do it for some other reason?
Hold up.
There must be something you're not remembering. Anything come to your mind, Senpai?
No? You think I remembered I could just go on a TV? Yeah. The only thing that makes sense, there's gotta be something inside me. Yeah.
A letter? Hey, this better not be another warning.
If that is, alright, run up. What?
Huh? This is from jail?
You can send stuff from, I guess so.
It's from Adachi.
I'm sure you're surprised to get this letter out of the blue.
Yeah?
I'm writing this because there's something I need to tell you.
Okay.
Ever since I made it out alive, there are some things I understand now.
Like what?
It's true that my game's over.
It was never a game, Adachi.
As you all insisted at the time, I'll abide by the rules of this world.
You'll abide!
But as long as I'm in stir here, I can't clean up after myself.
Okay.
So I hope this will give you something to think about regarding this case. There's still this feeling I can't shake. It's about how it all started. About that midnight channel.
Which, by the way, it's so funny that Adachi has the same voice as Kyle. Because you could think of this as Kyle finally thinking, about what happened with the Midnight Channel.
Now I remember, someone told me about it when I first came to town. Before I heard the rumors at the station.
Like, it's actually kind of surreal, Because I think is this the first time we've heard, like, thoughts in the game voice? I don't think it is, but maybe for Adachi.
And I was intrigued when I noticed that something similar was written on Namatame's reports as well. But I can't remember who it was that told me.
So someone told me something?
Since Namatame and I both gained our power after coming to Inaba, I have a feeling that has something to do with it. I don't know if any of this will be useful or not, but I hope it can help somehow.
Huh.
It's not very helpful to know that he can't remember who it was.
I'm not sure how to put it, but I kind of know the feeling.
What you mean that Namatame was doing?
It's like... I don't know how to say this. Like something's connecting all these things. Something beyond what we can see.
One thing I'm wondering, somebody said that Marie's ending kind of contradicts things later. I'm wondering if it's this because they're not mentioning Marie at all, and that's immediately where I would go to.
That world, the Midnight Channel, the ability to enter TVs, they all feel like separate things. You know what I mean? First the rumors, then the serial murder, followed by us deciding to investigate the case. If they all really were separate, they wouldn't fit together like this, right? There has to be some kind of conductor behind everything.
So you think the person Adachi mentioned, the one who told him about the Midnight Channel, is that conductor?
We ain't done.
Did I strike gold again? It's seriously just something that popped into my head!
I mean, that was an obvious thing to say.
Senpai, is there anything like that you can think of?
Well, there is, but I don't think he should be under suspicion. Yeah. Did it really? There is something, I guess.
We were involved in a murder case last year, which we succeeded in solving. But the monster we fought last said we did well in playing our parts. Perhaps this means Adachi and Namatame were players as well.
I thought we knew that.
Could it be that from the beginning, this serial murder case was merely a portion of a much larger scheme?
Again, I thought we knew that.
And none of the people who were directly involved in the case ever suspected it.
Like, we were talking about him before. Amino, not no Sagiri, right?
Hey, this scheme. Could it be the whole thing about filling both worlds with the fog and turning mankind into shadows?
Yeah.
So someone was behind the scenes watching us. The culprits. And maybe even that monster.
I would have thought the monster was the conductor, but...
And he manipulated Adachi and Namatame at the very beginning so everything would come together perfectly?
Let's go out into town. We might find something.
Into town? You mean the place where nothing is supposed to be? Game, I promise you, if you make me search one more time...
Although, you may be the only one capable of noticing it.
Okay.
Please contact the rest of us should you come across anything.
We can't say our goodbyes tomorrow with this hanging over our heads. Let's go figure this out.
So I got one day to figure this out. What? Yeah, it was Unk. No, I'm not. No, that's ridiculous. Come on now. Come on. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. They're not trying to suggest what I'm thinking. Let's no, it was no. You know who it was?
Hi, welcome to Mole.
Are you possible? I don't know, okay? I'm suspecting everybody. Well, not suspecting, but maybe hoping.
Can you go to the bathroom by yourself?
Why would you let her? That's dangerous. I'd never do that for my daughter.
It's in the back, to your left. You know which way's left? The side you don't hold your chopsticks in.
Oh, he seems nice.
I know. Jeez.
Cousin, maybe not so much. On the flip side, if we do save Naruto, then he'll have all the clues that he needs. There's you again. I don't see anybody. Adachi. I know where I'm going. Where you at? We're a gas station employee. Actually, it was Marie, technically. Can't see him every day like I used to, but I used to have so much fun. Where's a gas station employee? Never mind. I know who I'm looking for. Where he at? Thought you were sus? Since the moment I met you, you seem sus. Where's... Alright, guess I should ask some more people. How about you? Right here? The gas station employee's not here. So... And that's what I'm banking on, that's who it is. So let me go to maybe the flood. Okay, well, there's. I'm gonna be back. There's no way it can't be Unk. It can't be. They're the only ones here, and they're here for a reason. I'm gonna go talk to them. Yeah, I wanted to talk to you.
The day you first came to town? Let's see. We were the first ones to greet you, right?
But there was a gas station employee.
Did we stop somewhere on the way home?
No.
I'm pretty sure Nanako and I left home that afternoon, picked you up, and came straight back. Now that I think back to that night, I was called back to work as soon as we got home, so I couldn't talk much. And the very next day, those strange murders started. Sheesh. Lots happened since then. It's been one heck of a year, hasn't it?
Yeah?
Hey, big bro. On the first day, didn't we stop at that place? The gas
Yes!
station. I used the bathroom there.
Okay, thank goodness it is not my family. All right, if on no cap, if it would have been them, I would have felt so betrayed. No, it's the gas station. Thank you, Nanako. As always, top tier work.
When I got back to the car, you were talking to the weird attendant.
Yes, I was. The weird attendant.
Yeah, when I first met you, I remember the gas attendant because he was weird.
You've never seen him before? That's weird because this town is small.
Now that you mention it, I do remember that. I filled the tank before we went home, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I do remember you talking to the attendant there.
We going.
I didn't remember seeing him much before, so he stuck in my mind.
Exactly, right? He seems suspicious.
But I don't know about calling him weird. It wasn't like he looked or acted funny.
Well, Unc, my red flags were going off on him.
Yeah. Come to think of it, I never saw that guy again.
It wasn't really that the attendant looked weird. But after you talked to him, you looked sick, big bro.
Did I really? I looked sick?
Don't you remember? I asked you on the way home. Are you car sick?
I do not.
You said you were okay, but
I don't even remember a car ride.
that attendant, he was just a little scary for some reason.
Well, I didn't know about that. But honestly, I'm surprised you're asking all these questions. I thought you came here just to reminisce.
I know. We ain't done.
So, why are you looking for the person you met first? Is something going on with that attendant? Do you know him?
It might be important.
I see. Well, just remember that you leave tomorrow.
You're not more curious?
I don't know what you're up to, but you should come back home early.
Come back home early.
There are some dark clouds on the horizon. We might get some rain soon.
Sheesh. I understand.
Okay.
Yeah. I knew where to go. It's the daggone gas attendant. Okay. All right. Let me crack my fist. It's time. Okay, I can't click on anything here. Really? But you just said... I thought you said you... Okay, well, nothing else. What about you? That's a dude with like silver hair, at least I thought. Let me just ask her. Okay, I mean, I figured that, but they told me to come back here. This is the gas station. Guess let me ask this guy. Okay. There's only one place left here. Can I come inside here? Not that I... Huh.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Hey.
How may I help you? You have solved the mystery and deflected the disaster that so nearly fell upon you. Is there something else beyond this you need our assistance with?
Yeah. There is one last thing.
Intriguing. So, is there still something that leaves you unsatisfied? What may that be? Well then, let's take a look and see what it is you might be sensing.
Margaret?
Wow. That's a lot.
Ah, this is a surprise. These are shards of power.
Huh?
Allowing one to see through to the truth of things without being swayed by hollow rumors.
Okay.
Interesting. Indeed, you have come here today for a reason. Then I shall play my part as well.
What is that?
That is a crystal of power, which you have nurtured through your journey.
I was gonna say a crystal orb, but...
An orb that repels fabrications of all sorts, dispels lies, and shines upon the truth.
Seems like that's exactly what it is. Orb of Sight. So I can use this to go find...
Hey. I remembered something about myself.
Okay, so Marie is relevant.
I was born a long, long time ago.
Okay.
I was the unconscious wish shared by people's minds.
CPUs are born from the share energy created from game industry's hopes and desires. In essence, they are goddesses created from people's wishes.
To protect the world of man, walk the path of man, fulfill the wish of the world. That was my role.
So then why do you just show up?
But people changed. People stopped wishing for truth in life. Or maybe they just stopped paying attention. Eventually, the me that wanted to protect humanity and the me that wanted to fulfill humanity's wish couldn't stay as one.
Huh?
But that was when a single irregular event occurred. That was me.
Uh-oh, this sounds familiar.
The desires of man had no bounds, and one day, my other half became its own existence.
Yep.
Much larger than myself.
I don't fully know the cause. A part of my psyche, or my soul rather, suddenly separated from me, and a piece of my existence was birthed.
You know, I keep thinking back to the first Stack'em game I played on this channel. Dadgummit, it had such a good plot.
I was left behind, with no power or memories.
And that is why there will forever be an Untouchable Bay category on my channel. But anyways.
I became a tiny fragment, incapable of even clearing the fog without giving my own life to do so. Kusumi no Okami. The rest, you already know. Without my powers, I became a tool, manipulated by the other me. You already know, huh? The cause of it all. The one who created the Midnight Channel and gave you the power to enter the TV.
Was the other you?
The real puppet master, who tried to fill both worlds with fog, using me and the Sagiri. If you don't defeat her, the world will never be truly clear of that fog.
It was a woman?
Go. Follow what you believe in. The truth is right in front of you.
Truth is a thing which only appears to those who have observed, considered, and made a choice. At the end of the path you chose lies the truth. Believe in it, and continue without faltering.
I really should have questioned that. I mean, I did question some...
How marvelous. It seems that you will reveal the journey's true end, one beyond our predictive power. Now go to the place where everything began.
Dadgummit all! Well then, let's go see everybody. Which, by the way, all I read is that, well, hello there. Yeah. Isn't this where I first Part-time job. Do you know Adachi? Yeah. Have you met those two? You might have met them before. I've been in this town a long time, huh? Nah. Oh, you trying to get snippy? You trying to get snippy? Nah. Did you do anything to them? Yes, I asked you that question. You remember now? Okay. Greet him saying welcome to Inaba, but that's all, just that. You chuckling? What'd you do to me? The same thing as I did those two. We talked for a couple minutes. Wow, these questions. Something bothering you about the time we first met? Did you give me the power? Amazing. Yeah! Take off that hat! I see. The ones who had potential.
You really are
Whoa!
troublesome.
Who the heck are you? No, if I saw your face, I would have been so suspect.
Not only did you defeat the two Sagiri I snuck into Adachi and Namatame, but you even saved that stunted dwarf of a life.
So, I need a name for you. You know, I know what I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you M. Hello, M. You even got the M-O-E-L in your hat? Yes. I've only used that once before, but I certainly don't mind using it for you. Yeah, you talking about Marie?
It's such a foolish thing. What good is saving her life?
You will never get it. I can already tell, so there's no point in explaining it to you.
She is but rubbish, suitable only for getting rid of that pointless fog. Don't tell me she was still carrying that around.
What? The comb?
Oh, excuse me. I was talking about that bamboo comb you have on you.
Alright, I'm gonna need you to head up. Why do you laugh?
I apologize, but the appropriateness was just so amusing. The comb is a symbol of the separation we went through.
Oh, it was you. I kept on thinking it was like a mother or something. Yeah, yes, exactly. Yes.
How foolish. That comb was a curse. And to think she treasured it all this time.
One more time, thank you to each and every one of the goated people in my comment section who didn't let a single thing slip, because I know I mentioned the attendant several times. It's like this person is on my suspect list. No one said a peep. No one said a peep. You guys are awesome. You're amazing. And I'm sorry it took so long for this episode to come out because I had little issues with home and everything, but we're good now, I think. Hopefully. I'm going to get this episode out as soon as I can for you all. Okay.
She must have been desperate for something to cling to. There's a limit to how irresponsible you can get.
No, really. You've messed with me as well.
And what are you going to do about it?
I love hearing those words because I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do about it.
The last battle wasn't enough for you.
Nah, I'm always ready for the smoke, 24/7, 365.
You certainly have the powers I was expecting.
Why'd you choose me?
For your special potential, of course. Your friends were drawn to the spark I stirred in you. That's why they're here now, with their awakened powers.
You know, that's actually a very good explanation for an Avatar character, gotta admit, but...
Still, I didn't think you'd make it all the way to me.
I had some rough time. I hit every single ending, so I gotta give you props. I wouldn't have gotten to this normally.
Indeed. I never expected this at all. You're really something. What? You don't remember?
You know, I actually should be. I gotta remember, I don't got a persona right now. I'm just a normal dude.
When you first came to town, I gave your power a gentle push. Just like this.
I should have brought backup. I wasn't thinking.
Are you in high school?
Yeah?
Does it surprise a city boy to see how little there is out here? There's so little to do, I'm sure you'll get bored fast. You'll either be hanging out with your friends or doing part-time jobs.
Well, that fits.
Speaking of which, we're actually looking for part-time help right now.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Give it some thought, why don't you? We don't mind if you're a student. Oh, I should get back to work.
Why can't I see your eyes, though? What's wrong? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to have a tragedy.
Are you okay?
Tragedy befall me. Why'd I even move in the first place? That's important.
Did you get car sick?
And why it gotta be April 11th? Like, why are we so close to one of the best days in the year?
You don't look too good.
Perhaps.
What's wrong? You okay?
Yeah, I think I'm okay. I just feel lightheaded.
That's understandable. It must have been a long trip for you.
Are you in high school? Does it surprise a city boy to see how little there is out here? There's so little to do, I'm sure you'll get bored fast. You'll either be hanging out with your friends or doing part-time jobs.
Did this actually I can't... Literally, it's been a year for me, so I can't remember.
Speaking of which, we're actually looking for part-time help right now. Give it some thought, why don't you? We don't mind if you're a student.
Really? Wow. What? Oh no, I'm down!
You're not the only one I welcomed to town with a handshake greeting. I did the same for a few other outsiders like you. A handful of strangers were more than sufficient to stimulate a small place like this.
Wow.
But it seems the stimulus was stronger than I imagined. Enough to envelop this town with fog, and later lift it.
So you didn't plan for that?
Not only that, you now stand before me as if your assigned part wasn't enough. What for?
I don't like being played with, alright? I'm not a puppet. To learn the truth.
What will grasping the truth do for you? Why such greed? I guess it's the foolish nature of being mortal.
Well, since you already know everything, I guess you wouldn't understand. Uh-oh. Huh?
I am Izanami.
No, yeah, that fits. With everything I've been going through, you're Izanami, huh? Wait a minute, the story. The story that the professor was saying when we went to that other school. Is this gonna... There's no way that game will go into this, will it? It might. Shoot, let me pay attention. There, Izanagi asked Izanami, who had become a dweller in that land of the shadows, to come back with him to the land above. The goddess replied saying she would negotiate with the god of the underworld and asked Izanagi to wait for her. However, Izanagi became curious to know what was going on, so he broke his promise and set his comb alight. I thought it might have something to do with Marie.
Amino Sagiri, ruler of the fog, is merely an aspect of myself that I birthed long ago. You awakened to a power I had not imagined. You defeated the two Sagiri and the one fragment born from me. And now here you stand, face to face with me.
Yeah, I really should have brought backup though.
I can no longer ignore this situation as mere foolishness. This may be fate, as decreed by the world. Very well. This time I shall pit my full strength against you.
Back up!
But in return, you must come prepared to follow through in your futile resistance. I'll be waiting for you there.
Oh, thank goodness. That was your mistake. You could have finished me off right now. He's a Nami. Oh. Hey, team.
Hey, are you alright? Who was that you were just talking to?
He's a Nami, apparently.
Did she just disappear? Wait, don't tell me.
So, it wasn't over after all.
You're saying this so-called Izanami is the conductor, and she's waiting for us in the other world? If we don't beat her, I'm sure it'll all happen again.
Oh, okay. The others aren't far off, so I'll call them up.
That is what I was thinking, though. Like, what's stopping it from happening again?
Yeah, will ya? Tell him this is really gonna close the case.
Right. We'll defeat her and put an end to this for sure this time.
All right, then once we're all ready, let's meet up at Junes.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I should check and see if there's anything I should get from the store, right? Sell. Five iron. Actually, there might not be... I don't even think I can buy anything. Yeah. Wait. Go the distance. No. Let's bail. Let's bail. I have what I need, I guess. Plus, if it's like Marie's area, it won't matter. Junes.
All right!
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the whole line. Yeah. Confirm the situation. No, I got it.
All right, let's go.
Let's move, team. I want all the smoke. I want 110% of the smoke. And now it is time for the question of the day, and we gotta talk about this for a second. Let me just clarify in case anyone was confused. I had absolutely no knowledge that the gas station employee was going to turn out to be the final villain. No one said anything throughout the entire playthrough, or if they did, again, my admin Mikey took care of it. So I never saw anything. It's just that the gas station employee, when I was coming up with my suspects, I think I had like 4, right? There was Adachi. I suspected Namatame, but then I put him on the back burner because I thought he was just a nice guy. Whether that was right or wrong, you know, that can be up to you. Then I had Junes, because, you know, there was Yosuke's father who we would always see, and then they had the jingle, "Everything's great at your Junes." It just seemed like a brainwashing thing to me. And especially with how they prioritize Junes seeming to be like taking over everything. Could have been a red herring. And then there was the gas station employee. Oh, and along with Mitsuo. I think Mitsuo and the gas station employee were kind of like in the same category for me. And for the life of me, I tried to find the more clips of me pointing out the gas station employee, but there's so many episodes. And not really a good way of me searching through all of them besides literally just scrolling and seeing if I searched. But either way, that is all how we ended up with my conclusion. How immediately when they were like, there's somebody else, someone I met first off, because I remember the first meeting Marie and the gas station employee. they stuck out to me because they seem very noticeable encounters. But with all the focus on Adachi and Amatame, I kind of forgot the gas station employee and just kind of swept it under the rug. So to see it all come full circle, and especially I always approve of stories similar to the Uzume Kurome story, though now I gotta wonder, because Persona 4 Golden actually would have came out first, and it could even be at the right timeline where many of the developers who made that storyline actually played Persona 4 Golden. So now I'm starting to wonder if they even took inspiration from Persona 4 Golden to make the Uzume Kurome storyline. There are some differences, but the same idea of another copy, one that's quote-unquote good, lost their memories, was actually a part of the big bad who's actually controlling everything. And even the whole part about two worlds, the TV world and the real world combining, and having everything being covered in fog, and you had the two dimensions fusing together so that Kurome could fully bring her dimension to hyperdimension. There are some very similar themes, though there are enough differences to where I say if they did get inspiration, I think it is inspiration and not a direct copycat, but still. Plus, if I have to be honest, I do think Mega Dimension did the storyline better because Uzume was there from the beginning. Marie was kind of a character, she's there, but not so much like the party there, And even like characters like Nanako and Uncle Dojima, they had more relevance to the story, I feel, than Marie did. And, that makes sense. It's like if I had to say, they're the main characters, then they're the secondary characters. I think Marie was just like under the secondary characters until the end. Which kind of brings me to the question of the day. How do you feel about Izanami being the quote-unquote final boss? And by that I mean, the way the game was set up, Adachi was the one who, well actually, it first seemed like it was Namatame who was responsible for all the murders, and he was the fake-out villain. He was kidnapping people, but not for the reasons he thought. The real mastermind was actually Adachi. Then Adachi was taken over by Amino Sagiri, and he was the one who was in charge of the fog. But then we have another plot line where Marie, and she's saying that she was actually responsible for, the fog, managing it and getting rid of it once everything was all over. And then we have Izanami to wrap everything up. Honestly speaking, while I love this plot twist, I still feel like there's something in either the pacing, or maybe there should have been more foreshadowing, or maybe it just seems like too many, okay, this is the final boss deals. I suppose if you played the original game and then you played Golden, you would expect something like this. But for me, looking at it just one complete game, because I haven't played Persona 4, I have nothing to compare it to. This is just the game experience. I like the twist, but almost feels like a tad bit excessive. Just a tad, but there were obviously breadcrumbs leading to this point. And even when I was doing the good ending, I was kind of pushing down some of the things that I had questions on. And this kind of helps resolve everything. So if I had to say I take it or leave it, I would definitely take it. Of course, the twist was awesome, but I do think it could have been handled maybe just a bit better. That's just me, and those are my thoughts, but I'm curious to see what are yours. Please, as always, post them down in the comments below, and I hope to see you all for what I'm pretty sure now is the final area next time.